just cancel. Well, like I was saying, most people don't know how to script something like that. So what we're going to do today in this nice little live stream that we got going on today is just look at how we can do something like that in Udemy. Now I've already did the initial thing so that we can kind of skip ahead a little bit because explaining it can be more of time consuming. That's the most part. Now we got our public initials, amount, the money that we currently have, the amount that we want to add, and a bool added. Now, this bool we use in a switch statement, okay? And this is an update, which, you can work this around in two different things, you know, and just work with the variables and when you want to update or whatnot. But I put this in a switch statement. Most people would do these big old if, and, if, else things. I put it in a switch because it does exactly what it needs to. The is default is false in a bool switch. Okay? And the default is false. Okay, so we're just going false, 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 false. And then we got our money account dot text. Now, money account dot text, you have to use the Unity dot UI namespace. And the reason why we do this is so that we don't have to every single frame get a component named text and then manipulate it and things like it. We're always going to be accessing this. So there's no use in wasting a get component memory call when we could just make this a value and there you go. There's it's one of those battles. Is it going to be called frequently or just one time in the game? If it was only called one time in the game, like get component and then slap your money on there and it never moves or changes or anything, then a get component text and do it one time would be great. But we're doing this every frame in this example. So having a variable right here would probably be the best idea. Now this rate right here, okay, when I do the rate, it's in a coroutine. This IEnumerator, this this is for this display thing. We yield at a certain rate. Now, in most cases in an IEnumeration, people will go yield return new, which is hitting up a new object every single time you're calling this, and then slapping a garbage collection in it, and then wait 4 seconds. Okay, now this takes a float, which is 1f, or whatever you do your value want. And the reason why we do it this way that I've done it versus this way, the new keyword. You're creating a yield statement every single time you call this. So it's pulling garbage collection and it's pulling memory. Okay? And we're doing this every frame. Big no no. No 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 no. You don't want to do this. No 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 no. Big bad move. Okay? Bad move. So what we do is put a permanent memory. We go up here, put a permanent value. Okay? This will be taken up for the lifespan of this script, okay? And it's not created new, and pulling memory. It's a constant memory, okay? Which is good for us in this example, but like I said, we're doing this every frame. If this was every like 4 or 5 minutes or something like that, or like one day, trust me, I would not be doing this in this manner. Now in the start, now up here, we could have did this. New Oh, equals new, wait 4 seconds, and then pass it a value. But for some reason, when I do this and pass it a value, if I go into the inspector and change it, it doesn't take the changes. It keeps the value that I imprinted right here in the hard code. So I was like, I'm just going to get rid of this. Not get rid of it, but have it here because we need it for the coroutine. Which you could do other things, but that's all in how you want to construct it, okay? I'm just basically giving you a framework, a start, so that you can go, hey, now that I've seen how I can do this, I can integrate my own type of way. Because there's hundreds of ways of doing this. This is not the only way. So I put a value float. And this float and start, we go frame rate, and then recognize this new wait for seconds, and we pass rate in it. So when the program starts and we go up to our script right here, we will be able to set the value right here. And it'll work the way we want it, okay? And, that's kind of the whole point of it. So we have a permanent value for that now, and it's not creating something at runtime every time we turn around. Now this invoke repeating, I don't really know how collecty it is or anything else. This is just a force timer thing. I give it a string, which is the function down here, add bool. And this add bool right here, I guarantee I'm adding money every 5 seconds or whatever seconds I put in here. Okay, these are the seconds between it, and these are hard coded in just because, well, it's kind of a lazy instantiation of something to go 5 seconds. And this doesn't ever stop until the program quits. So, and this is just update the visual stuff. Okay, we have case true, which is the true statement, and the added bool. Okay, if you're not used to switches and stuff, then there was plenty of research out there for switches. Basically, they just gave you case by, they're like if statements, except written out a little different. Okay, that's all they are. They're real simple. Now, money account.text, well, we know that's the UI text element right here. Okay, equals, this is important, put your string value of what you want it to say, and then the value right here. Make sure you put a plus, and then if you want more onto it, you can put another plus, then a string value, hard coded in or whatever. It's all up to you what you want to do, and then the added amount. Now, the reason that this looks a little weird to you is added amount, you're like, well, this is an integer. Okay, but, and we haven't talked about it too much, is this toString function. This converts a number into an equal string reputate. It just converts it over to just string. Okay, so this value is to a string. Oh, sorry about that. Get me a drink. But yeah, this is just to a string. Now I probably don't have to do this or anything like that. But string, actually I don't have to do that at all. No, I probably don't have to do that at all. But if you look at certain things, this string gives you overloads, so you can do formatting options, which I won't get into in this video, but I know it's coming sometime. And then at the end of this case, we put a break because we want to break out of this so it doesn't go from here all the way down. See, if we didn't do this and break out of this true statement, it will keep going and give us errors, and it'll be no good. No go. No good. So, and we get to this default. Okay. which I just put a debug log, and I shorten up this because we don't need to know the added amount, the string the string, added amount. So it flashes the added amount for so many seconds, and then it'll go to its default state. Which the default state is just telling you how much money you have. Okay, so that's pretty easy. And the invoking statement's pretty easy too. See, in the invoke, you put it true, you add the money, and then you start the coroutine. Okay, the coroutine's real easy. It yields for X seconds, your flat rate amount that we instantiated one time, and then it turns this false, which the false added, this false goes up here because we're doing this every frame. It puts it to false, so it goes back to here. If it was true, it would go here. Maybe we could get this text element a little bigger. How are we in this? In Biggie, where are you? Where are you? Font go bigger. Find, replace, insert, advance, format, documentation, advance, bookmarks, refactor. Oh, I don't know how to embiggy. I'm sorry. I can't embiggy. Embiggy. Okay, how to embiggy on www.twitch. Let's go see Twitchy. And we will go to channel. Now I'll see if you guys have any cool advice on how to embiggy if anybody's watching. And do we have anybody watching? Currently, it looks like a no. And for some, if you guys have any, in what? Mature audience.
My 5 hour is my motivation.
What in the world is that? Mature
my 5 hour
audience?
keeps me cooking.
Mature audiences. What in the world? Okay, we'll see if we got some friend requests. Nope. Okay. And I'll sit there and watch the commercial for the second time. That's cool. But, yeah. I don't know how to embiggy this. I want to embiggen this. Oh, come on. Font size, can I cut? Break? Refactor, organize, go to declaration, outline. View, open, solution. Find, error, start, tools. Full screen, navigate back. Okay. Format documentation. Ugh. Can I go like Control plus? Plus? No? No Control plus? Or did I just break my whole thing? Control plus? Plus? No? Alt plus? Nope. Ooh. Here's a little thing. Is it this? 400? It was at 100. Let's try 150. Whee! Yep. Embiggy time. Is there a control shortcut key for this? Come on. Come on. You're killing me. Okay. So this is an embiggy amount. So you should be able to see this now, because this is really freaking big. But in this public bool, like I said, we put it true. So that way we can get into this statement, and it just displays the text, okay? And we add it. Now the reason why I do it from here instead of like here is because this is an update loop. Sometimes this might slip into another update, and you can have it like collapse on itself, like update, update, and you'd be adding it twice, and you'd be trying to figure it out, and you're like, oh, this. And so I just take all the math out of this and just have it display the amount, my money, and an added amount, because that's all we really want it to do. And in reality, it'll update. Okay, so, and this is in an invoke statement. It only happens every 5 seconds or whatever you put right here. Okay, right here and here for the repeated invokes. So in the coroutine, like I said, we just wait and then added false. So we get back to this statement. So we're just basically, when we get to this amount, we just delete this off from here. Which, there's other ways of doing this. Heck, you can make this all one great big old coroutine if you wanted, but I just thought it'd be better to do it this way because people might have other logic that they want to put in here, and that's one reason why. So it's really a basic script, simple add. That's all I call it. And this will be on the good old YouTube right after this is done, because I'm going to cut the stream and eat because I'm hungry and thirsty and that stuff. But I'll be back probably in another hour or so to do some more. We'll get into our weapons or basic door or something, and we'll figure out something cool to work on or whatnot. So thanks for your time, and do the whole, hey, I'm live streaming, share, like, hit subscribe on YouTube, the whole drill. You want to support the community in any way, shape, or form. There's plenty of ways, and I describe them. But on YouTube, the best way to help out is like and share, so we can get more people in. That way we can have us a nice little community, and that's the goal of it anyway. Because there's more people out there who want help and need it, and that is the people that I would like to reach out to. So this is for Michael Downs. I hope this example helps you, and I hope you learned something off of it. And like I said, this is just a normal script. I'm sure you probably would refactor this in some other way, but just as a basic example. And thank you, buddy, for asking and everything, and take care. And all the rest of you guys, take care and have yourself a nice Friday, and don't get yourself in no trouble. Thank you guys, and see you later if you're around. Bye bye.